Wait, because we're going live. There we go. It's dark in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
You want to put a light on? Where's the light switch?
I don't know. Let's. Hang on. I'll just feel up the wall. There we go. Hang on.
God.
Got it.
Right.
3, 2, 1. Roll credits.
It's Saturday morning and you're in the right place at the right time for the Multicoloured Talk Show with Stevie Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
Well, a very good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Saturday morning. Where else are you going to be? Los Gatos Beach.
What is that? Oh, yeah, great. Today on the show, we're going to be talking about the coronavirus test.
Local entertainment. Don't forget, very important.
Face masks. And, of course, if we can, we're going to try and get a live guest on the phone. A few technical problems.
Is it always possible?
We'll do our best. I, of course, am Eddie from 60s Bar.
And I'm Carlos Covito.
Excuse me. Who is Carlos Covito?
Everyone knows who Carlos Covito
I don't
is.
know, I haven't got a clue.
Come on, Eddie, come on. You're in the entertainment business.
Yes, but Carlos.
Who do they look like?
Steve?
No, look. Who would come out dressed like this?
A bullfighter dancer.
No. I'm Carlos Covito, Argentinian, probably the best tango dancer in the world. Okay?
No way.
So, honestly, a lot of people don't know this, but I was classically trained as a tango dancer.
You're not real, you.
Honestly, I've been to Buenos Aires. You know the time I was in Buenos Aires, it's every August, they have the World Tango Championships. And the year I was there, true story, Japan won. You want to Google this, Japan won, I was there. And you want to see, there wasn't one soul in any sushi bars. Honestly, it was horrendous.
You're not right, you.
No. So
right.
I've always wanted to be Carlos Covito.
I saw you doing your warm up earlier. Give us a minute.
No, come on,
do it. Do the warm up.
You need a partner.
What was it? I don't know what. Oh, this.
Yeah.
It's not right.
You know the funny thing about tango dancing? Last year, Argentina won it again. When Argentina won it, fireworks go off. But it was a woman, and her partner was Russian, which didn't go down too well. Bloody Russian doing the tango. You know what I mean? They can't even do the front stroke. Him man a tango. Anyway, this year I didn't watch it because it was cancelled because of the virus, and it was virtual. I'm not into virtual.
No, nor me. Now listen, as you recall last week, we had a sort of a mental walk around the town, telling you what was open, what was closed, and there's so many places open.
I was walking. If you remember, I was walking.
I was in
nice and slow.
Yeah.
And this guy was on the back of a horse, by the sounds of it. He was racing through. So we missed a couple of places there.
Yeah,
I've got to say first, Scooby's.
Oh yes, of course.
It's got to be one of the best, if not the best, English breakfast. And as I said last week, and I'll say it again, the great sign is where you see residents and locals in.
Absolutely.
And about 99.9% of Scooby's is all residents having a fantastic full English breakfast and at a great price as well.
So, Scooby's, you said somewhere else as well.
Yeah, Megaton. I completely forgot about Megaton. Megaton in its day used to, you remember this, Betamax videos in its day, but now it's moved up and they're doing Christmas cards, birthday cards, and English Christmas cards and birthday cards. But as we all know, in 2 weeks' time, as Eddie's dressed up for it already, it's Halloween. And she's got some fantastic Halloween costumes and pumpkins and the lights and all the bits and bobs for all your children. So give them a little visit as well. If you want a Christmas card, the birthday cards, get well soon card.
Now, I'm really kind of sure that we will have missed someone else. We will.
Yeah, but nobody mentioned it. We said to last week, just mentioned it.
Yeah, just mention it in the comments. Now, if you're watching live, the comment section is on, it's on YouTube. And there's a comment section on there. You can get to it through your tablet, your computer, through your mobile phone. Leave us a comment. We love your comments. We like to be able to see what's going on.
I want to bounce off the comments.
You do. You like bouncing off things, don't you?
Yeah. That's why my mother bought me my new bed many years ago as a trampoline.
Yeah. And of course, if you want to get in touch with us, running across the bottom now, there's our Facebook
Have you ever slept in a waterbed?
Have I ever slept in a waterbed? Well, I did. I'm one of 4 brothers. We all had one bed, and they were all bedwetters. Is that close?
Right.
No. Okay, say no more. Right, guys. During the morning, we're going to be talking about three specific subjects because we got in trouble last week, didn't we? We got in trouble. Somebody said there's no structure.
Oh yeah, they did.
I mean, I was sat next to a sailor. This week I'm sat next to an Argentinian tango dancer. If that's not structure,
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. It's there, isn't it?
It
so
is.
we're going to start the ball rolling.
Rolling.
A little bit of coronavirus testing.
Yeah, I mean, that's been on the news. And you mentioned it last week because you came up with the idea about testing in the airport, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous because if somebody turned up, got the test positive, the whole bloody lot's going home. Mm-hmm. But now we're talking about it again. It was like the hokey-cokey. They were doing it. The Canadian government were doing it, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were going to set tents up outside the airport. And then Arena says, no, we're not doing it. Madrid told the Canary Islands, no, you're not doing it. And then we're doing it. We're not doing it. It's quite dangerous because if you got to think about it. You've got a family, 2 kids, husband, wife, come over on holiday. They catch a virus just and safe because nobody's ever caught it yet. But let's just say they go to the airport, Tenerife South.
What do you mean no one's ever caught it yet?
As tourist-wise, I've been looking all week.
Oh right, I got you.
I am not, unless you know differently, but I've been all week looking for somebody, apart from that lunatic 2 weeks ago who tried to get the media coverage.
Oh, that was money. That was money.
No, yeah, but I'm trying to say I have not found any nationality who's come here on holiday, caught the virus, and taken it back and tested positive in the home country. I've not found that, Eddie, unless you can find it, someone else can find
but
it.
I'll tell you one thing.
But you know what I mean? But so they turn up at the airport, Eddie,
Yeah.
and they get tested positive. What happens? They're put in quarantine in a hotel. The guy's job's gone, the woman's job's gone, the kid's supposed to be back at school, and they're locked up in a hotel. Who pays for that?
Yeah. But another thing is, in the UK at the moment, the R rate, and the R rate is,
Ooh.
yeah, it's how many people you can pass the virus on to if you've got it. I think it's something stupid like 1.5,
It's
1.6.
horrendous. Yeah. See, I'm not into numbers. I've never been good at numbers.
Yeah, but here in the Canaries,
It's down.
It's
I know
like
that.
0.01 or something.
Way
like that.
down. You look at other islands. The Gran Canarias are Tenerife, is
Yeah.
But you look at Lanzarote, Fuerteventura, El Hierro.
Yeah.
There's nothing, absolutely nothing.
So listen, I said we should test at airports. Canada was going to do it, and there's a hole in your mug. Yeah, just hold your mug up, you'll see the hole. See, he's got no legs. His legs turn into the mountain.
Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't see
green.
Canada.
That's green for you.
What did you know about Canada? What are you saying?
Well, no, you were just saying the Canadian government were going to do the testing at airports, and then AINA said that they wouldn't, and what have you. What's the answer? What is the answer?
I don't know the answer. Nobody knows the answer. They keep changing the ideas every week.
Well, they do
As I
that
said,
anyway.
it's the hokey-cokey, we're in, we're out. They don't know what they're doing. They've no idea.
Yeah, but the thing is, they don't know, and that is the whole point of it. Because they don't know how they're going to solve it. It's kind of impossible, to be honest. In my opinion, I don't think anyone in government knows which way to go.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've seen it yesterday. They did a scientific test on an aeroplane. What's the chances of catching the virus in the tube on the aeroplane? Have you seen this?
No, I haven't seen
Right.
this. No.
They did this experiment. Scientists were on this aeroplane. They got passengers on with the masks on through, I think it was a 4-hour flight. And the chances, honestly, it was 0.00000 percentage of you catching the virus on that airplane. It was next to none.
But haven't they changed the way they filter the air conditioning on an aeroplane?
Yeah.
So there's...
It's safer. It's actually better on an airplane, the air filter, than it is in a surgical surgery. Surgical surgery.
A surgical surgery.
You know what I
Is
mean?
it-
When you get your tonsils taken out, one of those places.
Yeah, but if you're on the bed the wrong way round.
What's that got to do with it?
Yeah, but you
I
said...
got my wisdom tooth taken out a few weeks
you
ago.
did, didn't you?
Yeah, talking about that. Now, woman told me she went to hospital and in hospital to get a tooth taken out. Apparently, it's quite serious. But maybe me, tango.
Well, I'll tell you what happened to me a couple of years ago.
Oh, here we
We're
go.
going back now. No.
Right, go.
Yeah, I had both of my cataracts done. I went to hospital.
Were you awake?
Yes, it's...
God.
No, it's amazing. Listen, I know there's a lot of people. In fact, a friend of ours has been this week to have one of her cataracts done. And if you've got to have this operation, when you get to a certain age, you'll find out one day. When you get to a certain age, you do. Yeah, look after your eyes. They're the only pair you're going to get.
Quite nice there.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
Look like Raymond Reddington.
Oh, don't go back there. You had that the other night. But I've got to tell you, really, if you are going to have a cataract operation done, don't worry. Do not worry. It's one of those operations that's amazing to experience from the inside. No. I know they're messing with your eyes, but you don't feel it. You don't.
You know, I said once. I was in an audience, and I said, right, everybody hands up who's had a new knee. And there was 20 people. Oh, I'm on a new knee. Anybody with a new shoulder? Oh, new shoulder. Everyone had their eyes done. Nearly half the room. Oh, had their eyes done. And I thought to myself, no wonder the National Health's collapsing. You know what I mean?
Brilliant. What can I say? Listen, guys, there's the chat. We need to see a few of you guys having a chat with us, telling us what's on.
I don't think anybody listening, but it's still a bit early.
Well, no, they're there. And also, don't forget, right up past his hat over there, see that button there? Subscribe. You can point to it if you wish. Hit the subscribe button, share us, like us, set your notifications. We're going to be here every Saturday morning.
It's Saturday morning, it's live from Studio One.
Studio One in Tenerife. Yeah. And people says, how much did you get paid for this? Well, the BBC paid me nearly $14,000 an hour. No, we don't get paid, do we, Steve?
No, I just do it for a laugh. It gets me out of the house.
It does.
Saturday morning's like washing and ironing morning, so any excuse. Any excuse. It was either washing and ironing or sit here next to this old man. I thought I'm going to sit next to this old man.
Was that you tapping your feet then?
Yeah, I'm a tapper. When I'm in character, I can't stop it.
I wish I'd got a piece of music.
There's a very famous street in Buenos Aires called Florida. Has anybody ever been? Has anybody out there been to Buenos Aires? You got to go. There's a famous street called Florida, and that's where all the tango dancers all go. And
I wish I had a piece of tango music. Have I? No,
I'm not dancing. Eddie, I'm not dancing.
I knew he'd do it. It's just the music. It gets to you, doesn't it? Is it Carlos?
Carlos Carvito.
Carlos.
Grazie.
Actually, just any piece of music. I wonder if we can do it with a really short one. Ready? That was it. Great. It works.
Right.
So if you've got a piece of music that you won't be here next week, will you, Carlos?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
Doesn't matter. Listen, you're tested. So the theory is, I've been watching social media with somebody today saying that they shouldn't let anybody in to the Canary Islands because we are so low. The numbers are so low, Eddie, as you says. We shouldn't let people in from Germany, from Austria, from England, from Scotland, from the United Kingdom. We shouldn't let them in here.
Well,
because they're going to bring the virus in. So where's the balance there? Do we all just sit here and starve?
No, I know that, and it wasn't something I said. It was something that was on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm not used to that.
But you know, I did say, I played devil's advocate just for a little while. I did say that if our rates are low and they open the air bridges, our rates are not going to be low for much longer because the virus will come back.
It's not rocket silence, is it?
Silence. Rocket silence. What's rocket silence?
When I go into character, it's very difficult to speak English at the best of times, you know what I mean?
I just got to pick that rocket silence. Da, 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 da. As opposed to... Is that rocket silent? Never mind.
That reminded me of Sooty and Sweet when you went like that.
Yeah, I thought you were going to bring your friend.
No, they're in the car.
They're in the car? Oh.
Unless somebody in charge.
You've left a creature in the car with the windows shut.
Two creatures.
With the windows shut?
Yeah, the puppets, Eddie, the puppets.
You still left them in the car?
Car's round the corner.
No, right.
It's bloody parking round
You
here.
ain't got to.
You can't even park a bicycle round here.
I know, that's ridiculous. There's absolutely no one here. And then all of a sudden...
You've seen it. I went down to Los Gigantes the other morning. We've gone to the bank. I don't know why I bother.
No parking. No parking.
I tell you what it was like. You know, I drove by the Bank Santander Los Gigantes. It was like being in Venezuela. You ever been to Venezuela? There's queues always outside banks, not to put money in, to get the money out. And that reminded me of Los Gigantes. I went, God, look at them all these pensioners, they're getting the money out, get the money out, before Spain goes bankrupt. Now, I think you're a bit late now, aren't you? It is bankrupt.
Oh, do you think we're bankrupt?
Totally.
No.
Totally.
No, there's a stash. There's a stash somewhere.
There's only one rich country left in the world.
China.
China, yes.
China.
Exactly, and it was proven this week.
Hey, do you know what? I mean, we could go conspiracy theories one week, couldn't we?
Why?
Well, I just think.
Well, you know what I am. I've got a friend. I've got a friend who's in the Flat Will Society. During lockdown, I was on the edge with him, because I thought if it goes any further, he's going to fall off the edge. And I've got my conspiracy theorists as well. I've got them all.
I've never.
As soon as he works out how to get people calling in, I'll get these people live on this show. These are interesting people. They will tell you what happened to the Malaysian flight. They will tell you everything what's happened. Has the man been on the moon? Go find out.
I'll tell you one thing though. There is something lying at the bottom. I think it's the Balkan Sea that looks like a spacecraft.
Balkan Sea.
Have you seen this?
I've been to the Balkan Sea.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, Lake Baikal, I think it is. You talk to the people. I'm going to find out. I've got to show you.
I don't know if it's the Balkan Sea. No, it's the Dead Sea. I went swimming in the Dead Sea. There's that much salt in the Dead Sea. You actually float. And I've always said, if you ever want to learn to swim, save up your money and go to the Dead Sea, because you can't sink. You cannot sink.
No, that's salty, isn't it?
It's full of salt. You just float.
Yeah.
And, I don't know which country I was in when I went to this Dead Sea. But basically, what you do, you go have a mud bath, and they separate women and men. They didn't know which part to put me in. So, and you cover, you're naked, Eddie, you listen?
Yeah.
And you get completely covered in mud. And you stand in the sun and you dry. And then you wobble into the sea and you just float. It's very, very good for your skin, as you can see.
Yeah. Now, look here. Lake Baikal is the world's oldest, largest and deepest freshwater lake, right? Nearly a mile deep, and it holds 23 cubic kilometres of water, right?
And what's at the bottom?
Well, I'm just going to show you.
Listen, if they can beat the Loch Ness Monster, good luck to them.
That's been sighted again.
Tourism.
Yeah.
Old Nicola, she knows what the money
Loch
is.
Ness Monster, I tell you. I'm trying to...
The old crankies, they know how to get it, don't they? Get the media back on Scotland.
Crankies. Why do you call her a cranky?
You just have to look at her.
Yeah. No,
We're not the only country that's got a president who's a midget.
Yeah, true.
You're allowed to say that?
Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you something that happened this week is some good news. Kim Jong-un has stated there is no COVID in North Korea.
I believe that.
So why don't we all go there?
Because you're not allowed.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever been to a communist country?
No, I've never been to
Well,
a
I have.
communist country. Right.
I have. You don't want to be going.
Yeah, look at that. Bottom of a lake. There's your conspiracy theories. Have a look at that. Now, I looked at this. I can't show you. Well, I'll put it up next week for you guys to have a look. But that is exactly like that book what I wrote. You see, he's having a look now.
Nah, I know what that is.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Say hello to Gav.
Oh, Gav.
He's watching you.
Oh, Gav's
I know what it
watching.
is.
Hello, Gavin. Gavin's watching us. Ollie, we know that many Gavins. Which one is it? Has he? Oh, yes. We got
There
to...
is. And Gavin Nicholas, we know Gavin Nicholas. Well, he'll come up to the local. We're talking about local entertainment.
Stop. I've got a comment. Look. It's about... What? This is a three... What's a three-tier lockdown in the UK? Right. We've got... Gavin. Morning, guys. We're both listening here in the UK. The madhouse of the world with Mr. Tumble leading us through it. But do you remember Mr. Tumble?
No.
He was one of these kids entertainers. He had a programme and he did all that. And it was
I
great.
don't remember that.
Yeah. It was really, really good.
Don't remember. What I'm going to say there, because the UK has got a 3-tier, haven't they?
Yeah.
And my mum used to always say, it'll all end up in tears. And she's quite right, wasn't she? Quite right. Yeah, it's crazy. Manchester shut down, Lancashire shut down, Liverpool shut down, Scotland, the middle belt of Scotland shut down. They're all locked down. Pubs are shutting, cinemas shutting.
They're rebelling now, aren't they? These Andy Burnham.
You want to see rebellion? I tell you, you want to see rebellion. I think you've got to Google this because the BBC won't show it. Thailand. I'm going to say a big hi to Thailand. Sawadee. You've got to look at it. Massive riots for the last 3 days. You've got every army, soldier, policeman. Google it. An incredible picture. There must be about 10,000 police, and they're charging these protesters. A peaceful protest in Thailand, and they're holding umbrellas up. What did they do? They hit them with water cannons with blue dye, and then they went in with force, batons, and battered them. Absolutely battered them. And I think there's about 400 in prison looking at life sentences.
That's amazing.
And that's just through a peaceful protest.
That weren't very peaceful, was it?
Well, it reminds me of the Battle of Bannockburn.
Right. The Bannockburn. I'm just going to do a quick advert. Can you see that? You can't see that with the lights, can you? Studio lights. Right,
Go on, Eddie. Is this your book?
There you go. There's my book.
1472, is that the price?
No. Alpha 1472. What I'm doing is I'm putting it on here. You can see it down there. www.alpha1472.com. Chapter a week until the book's complete. That's my advert. Is that all right?
Never read it.
You need to get it. Well, you don't read, do you?
Can't be
You
asked.
don't read. You only read Argentinian language.
What is it about?
It's, well, if I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Right. Alpha 1472?
Yeah.
Is that the year?
No.
It's not the year?
No, that's the
number of the spaceship?
Yes, that's the assignation of the spaceship. That's a good word, isn't it? Assignation.
I don't do big words.
Yeah, there you go. Say no more.
You know, when my family were playing Scrabble, I was playing Cluedo.
And what did you do in the study?
In the study, with the rope.
Oh, you used the rope.
I used the rope.
I thought you'd have used the lead pipe, man.
No.
I'm just saying, you know. Right, listen, guys. So, virus testing.
Virus testing, waste of time. You agree with it?
Well, I don't know.
I'm agreeing. I'm moving on.
I do
I'm moving on to local entertainment.
Before you do, I've
Because
just got to say that if you do go for any surgical procedures, they do COVID test you before you have your operation.
Can I say the last thing about COVID testing? It was on the news today. The government, the UK government, decided they're going to do a week quarantine. That's exciting. 1 week instead of the 2 weeks already. Yeah, but you need to be tested and come out negative. You know how much a test is in the UK? 100, 150 quid. So somebody in the cabinet, whose best friend, who they went to Oxford with, also has opened up a company who COVID tests you.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So they're giving them 150 quid to get tested so you come out of the house a week earlier. Nah, I'm not having it.
Right.
Not having it.
We're moving on. Oh, hang on. We'll move on to local entertainment.
Nah, this is up my street. Local entertainment is right up my street.
In which way? Because you've
Every which way but loose. I said to somebody the other night, 2020, you look around, what do we have in local entertainment? Because if we switch the clocks back, and we put the clocks back, just say 20 years in, it's not a lot, is it?
No.
20 years, the amount, were you here then?
Well, we came to Tenerife about 18 years ago. And
Right.
I've got to say, when we came here, it was great because Holly and I we came as a duo, and then we separated into two separate acts, which meant we could work 6 shows a night.
Yeah.
You had money coming out your backside. It was absolutely brilliant.
I seen that once. That was in Benidorm, Sticky Vicky.
Yeah, I remember it.
How she got that Christmas tree?
Oh, great.
Mind boggles. The mind boggles.
But do you know she got away with that? Her husband was Guardia Civil, I think.
Yeah,
Was,
absolutely. You have a good memory.
Yeah.
And actually, through an agent of mine, I can't mention his name, Barry Lucas. I'm not allowed to mention it.
Oh, no.
And he says to me, because I was a manager before, in my previous life, before I became a tango dancer, I was a manager somewhere. And in the winter season in Benidorm, he used to phone me up, Steve, do you want this? Do you want this? And I remember saying Sticky Vicky.
Yeah.
What? Who? And then he told me, I went, no. I wanted my Christmas tree to stay in that corner with the lights on it. If you don't mind.
Well,
so 20 years ago, Eddie, we had some great singers. Jojo Middleton, Carrie Jones, Helen Dixon Pride. We had Fletch.
Joe Love.
Joanna Love, yeah, she was a great act down in TJ's. There was that many, it was local acts.
But you know, the thing is, time goes on, we lose a lot of them.
Gavin Nicholas.
Been
here, what, 35 years?
Brilliant.
35 started off, yeah. I probably over 35 years since Gavin's, and he's still here, fantastic. Yeah. We've lost so many though.
Yeah. Old Dogs New Tricks.
They've got
just retired.
Baz Knight.
But so Baz has left. But you can still get Old Dogs New Tricks. They're doing live.
They do live Friday night, 7 o'clock. Yeah, that's a good. That's good. That's a good entertainment.
It's
great entertainment.
Brilliant, absolutely.
But unfortunately, you get to a certain age, and good luck, Bob. He's an operation. Unfortunately, we get to an age that you can't carry on.
Well, things stop working.
That's why I was a tango dancer, and I just can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? Put me back 30 years. And I'd be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You try find a partner to do the tango in Glasgow.
You try find one in Tenerife.
Yeah, that's true. So local entertainment, Eddie, I've noticed there's nothing wrong with it. In my day, entertainment was at night time. 9 o'clock. That was around the time. 9 to midnight, the 3-hour slot.
And you maybe get 1, 2, maybe even 3 acts.
3 acts.
During that.
Now what we're getting the Benidorm syndrome, aren't we? The afternoon acts. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it, but that's the way we're moving with COVID.
No, but we have no choice. We have no choice, really. I mean, okay, 60s bar. We don't have acts. Holly and I do it, right? But you've got a bar that has to attract people to survive. So right down in Los Cristianos, Las Americas, up here, people are utilising the fact that there aren't the tourist population that they should be. But the people that live here, they need to be entertained. So you just move that 9 o'clock to. It's like, I'll tell you what it's like. I know this is going to be a stupid thing to say. Indian food, I can't eat that during the day. That's a nighttime meal for me. I would no sooner go to an Indian restaurant during the day. I will go and have a breakfast, or I'll go and have a snack. But I won't eat Indian.
I'm not.
That for me is a nighttime.
See, we're opposite, Eddie. I'm opposite. I'm travelled. Oh,
you're trying to say I'm static?
No, I'm just saying you're from Birmingham. No, I mean,
there's no need for that.
I rest my case. No. When you travel, when you're in some back streets in Vietnam or somewhere, you're going to get a fried fish for breakfast.
Yeah.
A spicy fried fish.
Yeah.
And you're going to be walking around looking for an English breakfast. You're not going to get one, Eddie.
No.
You're going to get noodles, glass noodles, nice fried spicy fish, and that's for your breakfast.
No.
Because you handle it now.
No. Well, I say no. I'm not there. I've not been. But my wife.
You won't find an English breakfast.
No, but my wife will tell you if there's something different on the menu, I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
I love octopus. A lot of people go, octopus. It's great.
Very famous in Galicia.
Yeah.
I always remind the story. Many years ago, this lady turned up. How are you? All right. She brought over sausages, eggs, bacon, tins of beans. She brought it over. I'm getting bacon, you know what I mean? But now Mercadona sell it. And she says, I said, what about the eggs though? Mary, what about the eggs? She says, Spanish eggs, they're not the same. What?
We got a comment here. Gavin says that he seriously wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have riots soon in the UK. But we've been saying that for ages.
What, local entertainment? No.
No. This is what happens with comments. You see one, you
have to go back.
You have to go backwards and forwards. But yeah, Gav, we've been saying that for ages. Civil unrest, that's the way.
Civil unrest, it's going to happen. It's just look around the world. A lot of the media outlets won't show you. For example, say to Thailand, you've got other places, the Venezuela now. But you're not seeing these on the media. You have to hunt for them, and there is social unrest, and it's going to happen in the UK.
Of course it is.
You can't lock away Scousers. Well, quite a lot of them are actually. Yeah, it's the biggest prison in Britain, isn't it?
Yeah,
I should have said that.
No.
I love Liverpool.
We'll take that out to
Yeah, in my Liverpool home.
You're not racist, you're Scousist, you.
No, I like it.
I love it. I like Liverpool. It's great. We've got some good friends from Liverpool. Good friends.
Michelle's from Liverpool.
Yeah.
I've got Adam's from Liverpool.
Yeah. Somebody can you pass that shovel?
Lovely friends from Liverpool.
Yeah.
Have I ever been? No.
Get himself out of this hole that he's dug. Unbelievable. I can't believe that. Now listen, guys, don't
They
forget.
got a bad stick, don't they, little Scousers?
Yeah.
They do, like for shoplifting and all the jokes about Scousers.
Unbelievable. Don't forget to use subscribe, share us, like us, set your notifications.
Scottish people get slagged off for being tight.
Yeah, they do, and that's true. Now listen, actually, I'll be totally honest with you, right? I know I just said that's true because I'm winding you up. I think they are one of the most generous nations within the United Kingdom.
Who's Scottish or Scousers?
Scottish,
Yeah.
well, Scousers
Thank
as
you,
well.
Eddie,
they're nice.
fine. No, we
They're
are.
nice.
We're
Yeah,
correct.
you're all right.
Thank you very
We are
much.
talking about entertainment at the moment, though, and sadly, Sir Baz Knight. It was the end of an era. He was in yours the night before.
He had his gone away party in
Yeah.
the chicken shack. And
Best place.
Baz has been singing here since I can remember. He used to come over on holiday 30 years ago, and I remember Baz and Anita and the lovely family.
Yeah.
It's come to that time now, a lot of entertainers. There's no work there, and to see the light at the end of the tunnel, it's a long bloody tunnel, if you want me to say, to be honest with you. Where is the end? Tipsy Terrace announced yesterday, that was one of the hardest decisions anybody could make. They're not going to open until next year, because they can't see the light at the end of the tunnel either. And and I'm very truthful. I tell people, you ask me the question in June and July, and I would have said, this is all over. By October, November, we're back to normal. Numbers are up. Christmas, book your Christmas dinners. We're all going to be here. Today, unfortunately, I'm sat here and I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
But there's another thing, isn't it? I mean, people, if they can, they're going to come out expected to find somewhere where they can have a Christmas dinner. It's just not going to happen, is it? It's just because the bigger venues, like Tipsy Terry's, they're just not going to be there. They're just not going to be available.
I've got Tipsy Terry's is probably the number one. I mean, they girls, what they used to do in terms of, have you seen it, Eddie? Santa's Ghetto?
Oh yeah, the grotto, not ghetto, grotto.
Grotto.
Ghetto. Yeah. Santa, yo, dude, it's in the ghetto. Yeah.
Ghetto.
Ghetto.
Is that like ghetto plaster?
You know what it is?
They're back. Have you seen the kids round here?
Yeah.
We went from sound, remember the big things? And then we went to Walkmans, little ear things. Then, kids now, they're carrying these massive big speakers. I was down Playa Chica the other day, walking by, and this kid, he had the biggest speaker in the disco I used to work in.
Yeah.
He's on wheels. He's wheeling it along. The noise.
I know, it's amazing.
Where's the police?
And the word is grotto. Yeah, I know being Argentinian, it's hard for you to keep up with this, but
Grotto.
Grotto.
Right,
grotto.
okay.
But I'll tell you what is going on in Los Gigantes at the moment. The Green Corner, they have entertainment on probably once a week.
No, I think it's more actually.
Is it more?
They've got tonight Sound Chaser.
Yeah.
Apparently very good.
They are great.
But I think you've got to book a table because COVID, only so many tables,
social
distance, etc., etc. I think they have another singer with guitar.
Oh, the girl.
The girl.
Ask our secretary.
Secretary, well, in a minute. Will they get there? She's busy. The woman's busy. She's cooking my dinner. Don't put her off, She's
all right.
entertainment is completely shrunk.
So we've got the Green Corner, the wine bar. They're doing Mondays. Show,
you want to go on the Facebook page and see that I just said it. They announced it yesterday for the next 5 Mondays. Unbelievable! What a lineup! Gavin Nicholas is coming back out for the Halloween. Halloween's in a couple of weeks. He's got a show there.
Yep.
We've got the swing man who worked in Tipsy Terrace.
Just going to say a very quick good morning to Rob Taverner. He's one of our moderators on I Love Los Cristianos. Good to see you, Rob.
Los Cristianos.
America.
Oh, lovely.
I Love Los Cristianos.
See, the squatters are out finally. Well
Excellent.
done. Excellent. Border up. Yeah. I'm going to say hello as well to some friends in Brazil. We're international.
You are.
Yeah, because I've got friends all over the world, and I says to them, I said, listen, tune in.
Yeah.
So we're international, right around the world. That's what that means, Eddie.
International.
It means, around the world.
So we've got a couple of nights at the Green Corner. We've got the fabulous stuff going on Mondays.
Mondays afternoon.
And that's at the wine bar.
The wine bar. Check that out because the list is incredible.
Yeah. Also,
Across the road.
On Wednesday, the wine bar do a great quiz as well. Which is
see.
great. And of course, food's always available.
But the Bamboo do a quiz.
Yeah.
They've been doing a quiz for years and years and years and years and years. I've never been a quiz person. I can't shut up, and and I can't go to a quiz. All you hear, shh, shh. What I mean?
No, not at the wine bar. It's just mental.
I've got,
It's
but
great.
will I be welcomed there?
Will you be welcome?
Yeah.
Dressed like that?
Well, anything.
Well, I don't know. I'm just asking.
I just it seems not
course.
welcomed. I got locked. I went to the bamboo for the quiz once, and they locked me down the stairs in the toilet because I wouldn't shut up. Me. No, I was brought up with BT. It's good to talk. I told you that last week.
So what else have we got?
We got the George.
George on Sunday afternoon.
The George.
Absolutely brilliant.
They started it all off, I think, didn't they? No, they didn't. Tipsy Tennis, they did it. Swing Sunday.
Yeah.
They did it.
Yeah.
They started the afternoon sessions, I think, over here. And I did notice, because business isn't that good at the moment, in Las Americas, I can't remember the name of the venue, they're actually charging €7 to get in.
What's all that about?
I don't know, Ed. I don't know. It's a way to pay the acts. I don't know. I don't know. Is that the way forward?
I don't know.
Because I told somebody about, was it you? I told somebody about a story. I was in South Africa and had this big club, and there was an African band on, Eddie. And I ended up talking to the manager. I went, Jesus, how much do you pay them? And he says, nothing, they're free. I went, really? He said, yeah. We let them in to play, and they can sell the CDs at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. And I thought, well, that's a great idea. Fabulous idea.
But they used to do that with the Parrot Shows and the Snake Shows.
Yeah.
They went and did it free.
Can I just say
And
on
they
this
did
note, the
photos.
Parrot Show, they used to advertise from the Laurel Park. They weren't from the Laurel Park.
No.
The Laurel Park would never allow that to happen.
No, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't. It was
Well,
just...
they're a conservation society.
Yeah, it's just a couple of chancers.
Yeah, using the name.
Yes, I mean, it used to be worse here in Las Americas in its heyday, 1983 to 86. We had this bloke who I seen a few years ago. He used to come round with a little tiger pup
Yes.
and a little monkey.
Yeah, I
Do you remember?
Yeah.
I think they had them in Mallorca, where we used to live. It was, thank God they stopped all that. Horrendous, absolutely horrendous. I mean, we're all guilty in those days. Thought it was funny, coming on holiday, getting your picture taken with a lion cub.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not funny.
No.
Nowadays, people want the picture taken with me. Carlos Gavito.
Carlos Gavito.
Where else can you go?
Yeah. I go.
We're off again.
If you're going to do that, we've got to do this. Go. Right, enough. I've got to say one more thing as well. Holly and I actually went to the George the other evening. I've got to say, the food was fantastic. We had fish and chips. It was
They've got the space.
beautiful. And I've got to say, the staff up there,
They've got the space, Eddie.
yeah, well, we were served by a guy called
Adam.
no, Dean. Is it Dean? No, not Dean. It's Holly.
Memory.
What's his name?
Age.
Who? Dale. There you go. Just a shout out to you, Dale. Looked after us brilliantly. Food's great.
This didn't happen in the multicolored swap shop with Cheggers, I'll tell you now.
Cheggers, please stop.
I didn't know. I said to somebody last night, thanks for telling me this. I said to them last night, I says, well, I'm the problem with the new Cheggers. And he says, you don't want to be Cheggers, Steve.
No.
I went, I do.
No, you don't.
You don't.
No, you don't.
And I'm thinking, God, was he a pedo?
No.
He died. I decided to Google him. He was an alky.
Yeah, more than that. Oh, I can't remember.
I could be the new Cheggers.
I think it was one of the Sky channels, right? He did a naked game
No.
show. He did, honestly. Google it. He did a naked game show.
I never seen that.
Yeah, no, he did. So he was.
Eddie, if you want to do a naked show, I'll do it.
No, definitely not.
No, I will.
I know you will.
I tell you what, I
I'm
will
gonna-
come on here naked if we get 1,000.
I am gonna have a
1,000
scream.
what? Not 1,000 likes, 1,000 subscribers. Yeah.
Right.
I will do the show naked. The day we get 1,000 subscribers, I, not Carlos Gavito, Steve Gerald, will do the show naked. There you go, that's a promise.
I'm having a scream.
Cross me heart.
I'm having a scream put there, mate.
Oh.
I know. I
I
don't
wonder
want
where
to
my Boy Scout uniform is.
Have you got dib uniform?
Gavin, have you got it? I lost the bag. I went to a party. I can't tell you what sort of party I went to because I was looking yesterday. And the nun's outfit and a Boy Scout. I don't know where they all are. I think I left them at this party.
I bet John Sharple's nicked your nun's outfit.
Nah, John. Me and John are very good friends.
I know. I love John.
We're different sizes, if you know what I mean.
Shall I tell you something as well? Have you been looking at John's talking about entertainers? John Sharples
up
used to be.
in Mijas. He lives up in Mijas.
Yeah.
He used to. A lot of people remember. He used to work in Highland Paddy. Hopefully Highland Paddy. Open soon, please. Open soon. He used to work in there. They were called Bitter and Twisted.
Yes.
Yeah, and Eddie had a bit of a problem, and he moved up to Mijas, and he's doing absolutely fantastic. He does his online quizzes. He's I think they're called drag. They're not allowed to drag shows. I think we're not allowed to call them drag shows. Female impersonators.
I don't know what.
I don't know. I think I called somebody
No
a drag
idea.
act once, and I was comparing it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on stage, UK's #1 drag act. Slapped me right across the face. Not a drag act, I'm a female impersonator.
Channel 5 it was, Channel 5. But my thing is, if you
What's
get
Channel
a chance,
5?
Naked Jungle with...
Oh, you're still back on now?
Oh, yeah. But if you get a chance, go and have a look at John
Sharples'
Facebook page. He is one hell of a poet. His poetry is absolutely brilliant.
Love John. John was, when I first met John, he was in charge of Ponton's holiday camps. He was the main entertainer. Yeah. And I remember saying to me, you'll never work here.
I'll tell you something else. Just before he left the island, he did have a club in Puerto Cristo, didn't he?
Puerto de la Cruz.
Puerto de la Cruz.
Where's Puerto Cristo?
It's next door to Carlos Fandango's Wine Wheels.
Yeah, Puerto la Cruz. Yeah, Johnny's partner up there. They were good days. That's where we had entertainment.
But this is what I'm saying. We're going back to.
But we've still got entertainment. We've still got great entertainment.
Rob Tavern has just said Keith Chegwin's show was Naked Jungle, and you're quite right. I had the sad.
What have I done?
What was it for you? I actually saw an episode of it. I don't know why, but it was the
No, we want Eddie. Why would you?
No,
you want to come out. You want to come out the closet.
No,
Tell us.
never
Philip Schofield done it.
Oh no! Do you know
Eddie,
I'm sick to death?
No, you're never too late.
I know I'm sick to death of hearing about Philip bleeding.
Nah, they should have known. They should have known years before they actually come out of the closet. When you've got his missus walking down the street with a sore ass, you know what I mean? I mean that should have been it. You know what I mean?
No, the thing is, okay, he's come out, he's gay. Who cares? I'll tell you who
They
cares.
shouldn't care.
I'll tell you who cares. The Daily Mirror cares, because apparently it's more valid news than COVID, than world poverty and whatever. More importantly, Philip Schofield's getting upset because of the pressure he's under for being gay.
I've no answer to that, is
Tell
it?
him to do one. Well, sounds like he has.
I had a Philip Schofield lookalike in a chicken shack once.
Did you?
Yeah. And the worst thing about it,
What's the worst thing?
That was my brother.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Which one? The good one or the bad one?
The good one.
I'm not going to ask you to. I'm not going to ask you to say which one's which, just in case.
One looks like Philip Schofield. The other one looks like a criminal.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
Listen,
I was adopted, allegedly.
We're going to change the subject just a little bit. You was adopted.
Mm.
I don't believe that.
My mother left me at the church door once.
Oh, I thought you were created, to be honest.
I was 17. I was 17. Ran away.
17 ran away.
Left me at the church door.
Right, guys, here we go. We have people over from the UK at the moment.
Have we moved subject?
Yes, we've moved subject.
There should be a bell.
A bell. Okay.
There should be a bell, shouldn't there?
Yeah.
Because we've moved. I'm still thinking about entertainment here. Jojo Middleton, the management. Do you remember the management?
Yeah. Oh, what was them two?
The two blokes. One still lives here.
Jimmy Quigley.
Jimmy. Yeah, you're cooking on gas. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
We love Jimmy Quigley.
Yeah, they were just great characters, but we've still got great characters. Unfortunately, not living round here as we did before.
And not so many with the way things are.
Yeah, but since COVID's gone, everybody will come back. We'll get a fresh wave of entertainers.
Well,
and if not, because I've applied for where Baz Knight has sang. I've applied. I've got the black shirt.
Yeah.
And but a little bit different, more like a Neil Diamond cross with a Roger Whittaker.
So where's that different?
Well, this isn't it. Was this different?
Well, that's how I always looked at
gotta
Baz.
leave old Durham.
Well, that's how I always looked at Baz. I thought, there you go. There's
Baz
two.
is nothing like Roger Whittaker.
No, he was as professional as, and Neil Diamond.
Yeah, you fantastic Neil Diamond. The man was
He was a legend.
a legend, an absolute legend. He had a following.
Yeah.
The only following you've got is the tax man.
Well, that's cool. At least someone's following me. Right, let's do this. Let's.
Oh, the bell, right, we moved.
We're moving on.
Round 3.
Round 3. Stand by, bells. Here we go. Do you remember them school bells?
I stole it.
Playtime.
I stole it.
Bidding, bidding.
I stole the bell.
Was you ever the Playbell monitor?
I stole it.
You stole it. Have you still got it?
No. We flung it in the garden. The janitor used to leave it at the side. God.
Right.
Oh no.
This is what I want to talk about. Face masks. Now we got people over at the moment who tell me that the UK, it seems like they don't care. They walk from place to place to place.
With no mask.
And then they only put the mask on when they get there. And I'm like...
It's not just the UK though, is it? It's not just the UK. It's a lot of other countries, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of countries. If you look at the world as one, you know, you look around, you know, some countries yes, some countries no.
No, I agree.
So I know I'm masks. I'm not with the masks, Eddie. I'm not with it. Why do I wear a mask? Because I have to.
Yeah.
Because I'll be fined. The police will stop me and fine me. That's why I wear a mask. Not because not because I think for 1 minute it's going to stop the virus. I really don't, Eddie. I really don't.
Your own opinion.
But
the fact remains that you have to wear it.
I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it because I have to.
Yeah.
It's like my seatbelt in my car. I've got to wear the seatbelt because I have to, because I'll be fined. Otherwise, I wouldn't wear the seatbelt.
Yeah.
When I ride motorbikes in Southeast Asia, I don't wear a helmet. I don't wear a helmet. You know, because I don't have to. Here,
you do.
I've got to wear a helmet. And that comes down to the face mask. You know, you can't have the World Health Organization telling me a few weeks ago, face mask, no good, bin them, they do you more harm than good. Now, best things in sliced bread.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like we were saying before, things change every day. But my point about the face masks is, because we have to wear them here all the time, it's an interesting thing that I got one of these, you know, the surgical type masks. But, I mean, I can't speak for women, I can only speak for blokes, right? When you've got a bit of a stubble, what happens inside of these?
Oh, hang on, stop you there. You've not been to Glasgow.
Oh, okay. Say no more.
But
when you've worn them for a little while, the inside, all the fabric comes off, and it goes into your mouth and irritates your mouth. And it's happened to me a few times. So I don't like these. I have to wear them, but I don't like them. I think they're great. They're what they are. But I've been out and I've.
How much is this? How much is this one? €1.
About €1.
Right.
Something like
90
that.
cents.
Yeah.
I think they're probably.
I've been out and bought this. Now I never ever thought that. I know it's not designer. This is a KN95.
What does that mean?
But I don't know. It's just the number of it. But it's becoming a
trade.
A trend, and people are going into the chemist and say, "Have you got any KN95s, please?" Now the difference is, right, this, right, it kind of sticks right against your face, but this is like a duck's beak. It's got a gap there, and I find them easier. Difference is €2.80. Now somebody's making these.
Money, business. Isn't
It's
it?
all money, isn't it?
It's all about the money.
So going back to what you said.
What did I say?
You said that you only wear them because you have to.
Yeah, it's true. I'm sure. I'm not the only one, am I? There must be other people out there who think the mask is a pain in the ass and it's not going to help any situation. You know, you wear it because you have to. That's my theory.
Yeah. Going back to the entertainment thing, we were talking about Naked Jungle, where Keith Chegwin was doing a naked show. Rob says he thinks the Naked Jungle studio must have been very, very cold. I wonder why that is.
I wouldn't have had that problem.
Jimmy Flynn.
Or producers, too.
How are you? Can you or Steve know entering Tenerife and going back to the UK what the isolation rules are? Right, well, it changes daily. I mean, it used to be going from Tenerife to the UK, it was 14 days.
14 days. Still is.
But there's talk that they're going to bring it down to 10 or even 7
with
days.
a test. But that's not been confirmed.
No, it's
no
not been
confirmed. UK to here at the moment, still the same. Got to fill out your form 48 hours previous, your barcode, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Come here, there's no quarantine here. You do your holiday.
Yeah.
48 hours before you go back, fill it out again, and off you go home.
I mean, if you're here at the moment and you're due to fly back...
What have you dropped?
I've just rolled over a wire so we could cut everything off now.
There's no shoes on.
No, I'm partly naked. No, but if you go back now from Tenerife, you are subject to, as it stands right now, 2 weeks quarantine. Well, it's not quarantine, it's isolation, isn't it? Self-isolation. But think yourself lucky, you could be living in Paris. Now, Paris have got a 9 o'clock curfew. A 9 o'clock curfew. So if you're caught out of your house after 9 o'clock, it's an immediate...
French won't like that. French love writing, don't they?
Yeah, well,
oh, Jesus, they love it. They love it.
On this. Absolute field day.
I'll check the news later on today about France, Paris. I have friends that live with
It's like €130 fine if you're caught outside your house.
Is that going to stop the virus, though?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure whether 9 o'clock is when the virus comes out to play.
Well, Tenerife it's midnight.
Yeah.
UK it's 10 o'clock, isn't it? So every country's got a different time. Is that the sound engineer shouting there?
I don't know. Is that somebody shouting?
Here is Doris Stokes. Are you there, Doris? If you hear me, knock 3 times.
Are you shouting it? Sorry. Not you. Oh, no.
Next door.
Next door.
Hey, you're lucky I never brought my guitar in.
Oh, God.
Oh, that would have been another story.
It always works. It's great.
Where were you? Oh, the quarantine situation.
Quarantine.
You know, I said about 2 months ago, now when did it start? August. The quarantine started in the UK way back in August. Which month is this? This is October. That's August, September, 2.5 months.
Yeah.
We've been doing quarantine for 2.5 months. You know, you'd have asked me 2.5 months ago, nah, it's only a 3 weeks to be finished by now. Still going. And I can't see it ending.
Do you know I can't see any end to it, to be honest?
I said that, the light the end, the tunnel situation. Who's going to pay for tests? The 150 quid a go.
Well,
Anywho, a family of 4.
No, well, that's 600.
You know,
isn't
they're
it?
selling flights over here for 7 quid.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You see, the thing
Nah.
is, we all know that this is a holiday destination. I mean, okay, we've got banana plantations and
Tomatoes,
potatoes,
avocados,
yeah,
grapes.
but that's an industry to itself. It doesn't put the bread and butter on the table of the people who own bars, working bars, shops and everything. We know we need the tourist
Snowball
industry.
effect.
Well, yeah, it is, because it knocks
It
on
affects
everywhere.
everybody.
Yeah, but the thing is, the most important thing is, nothing is going to change unless there are some solid answers, and I can't see them coming. Can you?
Nah, you know, virus. You know the what do you call it? Injection. What do you call it?
Vaccination.
Vaccination. You know?
Vaccinate. That's the word you're looking for.
I'm struggling today.
You are, especially with grotto.
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 What was the grotto one?
It was Tipsy Terrace's.
I got mixed because I said somebody
You
was
said
getting
ghetto.
somebody was putting some tiles down, and I said, "Oh, you got it, grout."
That's the word. That's the word, grout. It's
What's the one you
grouty.
get in your feet drinking too much sherry?
That's gout.
Ah, right, I can mix that.
And I don't think it's sherry that does it.
What is it?
I don't know, but I think Henry VIII had gout.
He drank sherry.
Did he?
Old people drink sherry.
Old people. You trying to say something?
No, I went to a party once. I tell you that I went to a party once a few years ago, and it was an older crowd, without being rude, and it was getting late, and they brought this sherry and the cheese and biscuits out, and I think it was at the sherry and the cheese biscuit. They said the sherry's got to go round anti-clockwise, and the cheese and biscuits go clockwise round the table. And I said, listen, stop. I said, the normal parties I go to around about this time of night, we're passing the drunks around, I'm leaving. No,
The drunk.
was it port? Port.
Port. Yeah, port.
It was port.
Sandeman's finest.
Old people's drink.
It's no, I quite
It
like
is.
it. Do you know what? Every so often, you're gonna laugh now, right? If I'm a bit down, right?
When you're down
yeah,
and troubled and you need a helping hand.
Now the thing is, you know when you're down, and what's your favourite time of year? For me, it's
Winter.
Christmas.
No, not Christmas.
No, I love Christmas.
I hate Christmas.
No, I love Christmas.
I never got any presents. I was young.
Ah, well, that's you, isn't it? But I
Coming
love,
from Glasgow.
I love Christmas. Most of yours were stolen, weren't they? I love Christmas. And, you know, there are certain tastes that remind you of certain times of the year. And for me, a sherry or a port reminds me of Christmas. So if I fill it down, look, sifter and that. We used to have someone come in who used to love a glass of port. Frank, do you remember Frank? Frank Pope?
Frank Pope, yeah.
He used to come in.
I brought him a cigar back from Cuba.
Oh, he loved his cigar and a port.
Yeah.
Sadly missed.
Sadly missed. Great singer.
Yeah.
I've actually sang with his wife. She still lives here, Pat.
Right,
She was singing down the wine bar last Monday, actually.
Yeah,
me and Pat sang in a bar, Jolly Fred's bar.
Oh, Taganasti.
No, it was at the top with his fish and chips.
Yeah.
Geordie Fred. Do you know why we called him Geordie Fred?
No idea.
Because he was a Geordie. It's like we call Scottish Linda because she's Scottish.
Okay.
Second hand Frank.
Because he was second hand.
Yeah, can't tell you.
Don't. I'm gonna cry now. Yeah. But,
Thank God he's dead. I don't mean he's dead. No. Oh, I shouldn't say that about people.
oh, you're really putting yourself on this.
You know the worst thing? He was a Scouse.
That's it.
His daughter. Do you remember years ago there was a catwalk? There was a catwalk show, and somebody jumped onto the catwalk. It was on the news, and this model knocked the guy off. Do you remember that, Eddie? It was a few years ago. Well, that woman who knocked the intruder off the catwalk was second-hand Frank's daughter. Oh, Jojo Middleton, great memories.
So listen, I mean, we're talking about these people. Monday they're going to be doing a couple of songs. You've got
Who?
Kay Willis and HDP.
She's still alive.
She's still... Yes, Kay's
I've seen
lovely.
her for years.
Oh, she's great.
She's a fabulous
HDP,
singer.
Patty Pope, they're all going to be having a go with us on Monday, which is great.
I'm off Mondays. Nobody's asked me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I
What would you go as?
I don't know.
Shirley Bassey.
Oh, I love it.
I'll tell you what,
Diamonds are forever.
You see the beach here. You know what I'm going to change that for next
What?
week? A bloody big hole, so you can drop yourself in it.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Oh.
Next week I'm gonna start the titles with a big apology.
We're going to have to put a disclaimer on.
Eddie, before we finish, Eddie, go back to the master and say you need a shave.
Oh, well, that's why I'm growing
Yeah,
it. Look,
no, but why? To stop your problem with the mask, just shave.
No, I wanted to test it out because when I just had a shave it like once a day, the stubble was bringing it off, and I wanted to see if it was.
No. I hate men with beards.
Well, that's all right then.
And women as well.
I've just saved myself a lot of trouble.
Yeah. I don't know. What's it like? What is it like, women, ladies, the ladies out there whose husbands have got a stubble or a beard? What's it like kissing them? Do you get like thrush? Is it no? What do you call it?
A thrush.
What do you call it?
A rash.
A rash. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. Holly!
You're going to have to save us.
Holly!
Can I just say...
Do you get a rash?
Can I just say... We've got 2 minutes left, thank God. Sadly,
I wonder if Holly gets a rash.
I don't know. Sadly, we couldn't get our live guest on today. Give me a second.
Yeah, anyway. But it's not nice, is it? I think kissing somebody has got all the hairs. No?
I don't know.
What was that? What were the Eurovision Song Contest winner?
Conchita.
What was all that about?
I have no idea.
I've never been shocked. You know, and I'm 55. Imagine some kid at 14 watch Eurovision Song Contest.
And this beautiful woman comes out
With
that
a
isn't a
beard.
woman with a beard.
I was like, really?
Yeah, say no more.
Really?
Guys, we've come to the end of another hour. I have no idea where the time has gone. Just a quick reminder.
I apologise. I listened to apology.
Big onions, whatever that means, Rob. Big onions to you too. That sounds bad, doesn't it? That big
Green onions.
Green onions.
I remember big onions.
Rob's talking about big onions.
That goes back to maybe last week, my garden tip with the Viagra.
Oh, that's a good tip, that is. Listen, guys, don't forget to subscribe.
You gotta subscribe.
Share us with
because
your
if we get 1,000 subscribers, and I promise you, I'll do this show naked. I will be the naked tango dancer.
There you go, with a bow tie. Don't forget to like us and set your notifications. All of our stuff is scrolling across the bottom. Become friends. Old guy rules. I love Los Gigantes. I love Los Cristianos.
10,000 members. Los Gigantes has. I love Los Gigantes.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable. 10,000 people.
Would you like to say goodbye to the people?
I'm going to say thanks very much, everybody, and I'll be here next Saturday with you. I don't know who I'll be, but I know I'll be interesting.
Say no more. I've been Eddie Hastings.
I've been Steve Gerald.
And we'll see you next week
next
on the
Saturday.
Multicoloured Talk Show.
It's Saturday morning and you're in the right place at the right time for the Multicoloured Talk Show with Stevie Gerald and Eddie Hastings.